And today on Bananas Epic Gaming, we're playing another episode of Madden 24, the Arizona Cardinals series. This, of course, is week 13 and 14, the Steeler game and the bye week. Please be sure to like and subscribe, tap a little bell on the YouTube app so you never miss an upload, and let's get into it. I am still a little bit sick, so I'm going to go on mute. I have a really bad sinus infection again, so please bear with me. And I know that I got to get 4 touchdowns again with Marquise Hollywood Brown so I could get the Superstar X Factor increase. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Let's see, allow less than 30. 350 passing yards, head coach, 5 TDs. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. Please don't get hurt. Hollywood, don't get hurt. Hollywood, don't get hurt. Don't get hurt. Nobody hurt. Nobody hurt, please. Okay, that's the defense. I think my defense is good. I think we're okay on defense. Yes, okay. We're okay. Now, offense, please let Hollywood Brown be okay. Is he? Yes, okay, so Hollywood's okay. Are we all at 100? Yes, we are. Perfect. All we had to do was make it through this week. Upgrade players. Owen Papo.
It's week 13 of the NFL, and our spotlight is on Michael Pittman. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Cards and the Steelers, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cardinals here, they've handled all comers through the first 3 months, a perfect 12-0.
Yeah, they're 3/4 of the way to a perfect season, and now's where it really starts to get into your mind. We'll see if it affects their play in any way.
And Greg Dortch now to return it. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And he finally
Dang, he almost had a punt return touchdown, baby.
There's no doubt that the defense has to hold their poise after that type of a big return against them. But the only person probably more upset than them, the return guy. He didn't get it all the way to the end zone, going that far. You know he's really upset.
Well, the Cardinals offense set to take over for the first time, and they are piloted by their 5th-year quarterback, 2-time Pro Bowler as well, Kyler Murray.
And when you think about great seasons in recent memory, he's definitely putting one together here. There's a good chance he's going to go over 5,000 yards passing for the season. He's just a little bit under that mark coming in. And I tell you, it's pretty rarefied air when you get up there with numbers like this.
That's not a good start.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there, because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Shotgun now from Murray.
Oh, no! Damn it, I gotta go for a fucking field goal.
So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So the big return had them fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was
Fucking Holly
after the return, but they
dropped
didn't
it.
move the ball at all after that. They didn't even
I
get a
need
first
him
down.
to... I need 4 touchdowns by
To
him.
the 25, Austin not going to try and return it. The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the 2nd-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week. They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now 3rd down and 7. Pickett will look to throw it here. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Throwing now is Murray. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! Hollywood Marquise Brown. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater for the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Isaac Rochelle in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. 3rd and long after the sack. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So on 4th down, the Steelers going to bring in Braden Mann to punt. Greg George deep for Arizona. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It's taken to the 26. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 45. He'll set up to throw from the gun. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper, at least a great situation for them upcoming. They're unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So I guess my question, any worry that maybe this is coming at the wrong time?
Oh, definitely I would be worried about this game, maybe more than any other on this schedule, because I know my guys are looking ahead to that open week. I've got to keep them focused on the task ahead, make sure they take care of business in this one. Otherwise, you're talking about a double trap. The trap of losing the game and then having the open week and having to stew about it.
And he will find his man on the end route, complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. To throw is Murray. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown.
And that is 2 out of 4. I'm trying to get it done now. That way I don't have to worry about it.
With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes our score 17-0. So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Harris starts the drive on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
Yeah, I'm going to need to really focus on my pass and secondary in the offseason.
Pickett on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Pickett.
Yo. Pussy. Where's the holding?
Defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. Pass taken in by his big tight end. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. And even 40 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way down.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Cards are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Murray now to throw. And
no!
Deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge
there we go,
play
baby.
There for Arizona.
There we go.
51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again.
No, damn it. I want to get this from Jones lane.
2nd down.
So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit on them as they try and catch the ball.
Now here's where I start messing up. Great.
And incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
No, damn it, man.
Down, and my goodness,
I should not have done that.
The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Pickett. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood, Marquise Brown doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Kenny Pickett has thrown 3 interceptions, man.
And the route is on here in this 1st half. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the 1st half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And he is gonna go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. 2nd quarter action from Pittsburgh.
I just realized I'm playing Patrick Peterson.
As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Here's Pickett.
No. Almost had the record. I almost had the sack record right there.
Not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. On the return, Dortch. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Cardinals football, Marquise Brown back out now with the Arizona offense. Making his presence felt early in this one. 1st half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On play action, it's Murray. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off.
Patrick Peterson, sit down, kid.
But 3rd down coming up. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now,
what the? No, I'm going for that, dude.
Thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Murray sets to throw on 4th. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. He'll find a man over the middle. It's Pittman. And the Cardinals are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now Murray again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Murray now. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal. Murray going to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
I'm going for it.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's got it.
No! Shit. He's got the completion. I'm 1 touchdown away, at least. And I'm pretty sure I got the yards in case I don't get it.
Here about ready for their next drive. Pickett backed up into his end zone here. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And I don't know if he made it out of the end zone.
They got a safety.
Yes, it's a safety. And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables.
Peterson, you had one pass deflection and a tackle. Shut up. Hollywood smokes you 10 times out of 10.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
2 pass deflections. Congratulations, buddy.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points.
I'm going to keep going his way. So.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Murray. He'll get this one to Pittman. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Murray. And that is caught by Brown for a Cardinal touchdown.
There we go.
Marquise Brown on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Cardinals are able to add on to their first-half lead. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
Nah, Dad. It was probably like a life insurance collector.
Prater on to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Okay, now I can start playing my rush game and passing to other people.
Finishes it off with the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. And now out come the Steelers. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10. Pickett back to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, that frustration, Charles, it's been building on the defensive side of the ball, and unfortunately there, it turns into a roughing the passer penalty.
Yeah, and they should be frustrated because he's picked them apart the entire game, but it's got to come out in a different way. You can't hit him illegally. Stop him downfield the way you're supposed to.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Now Pickett. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Down to the 10. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. How about this starting field position? 1st and goal from 2 yards out. Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. So another rushing touchdown for him this year. Boy, he's found the end zone quite a bit so far. Charles, that now an even 20 scores on the season.
And you know how often we use the term, probably I overuse the term, imposing their will? Well, these defenses have become really powerless to stop him. That's what we've seen from him and his team this year. You know he's getting the ball down here in the red zone, but he's just got that strength of will himself, and he's used it to great effect.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Now a crease, now a hit, and a loose football. And I believe he was able to get this back. He was. Boy, after giving up the touchdown, lucky that didn't turn into another. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Here comes Dortch on the return. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Cardinals football, Marquise Brown back out now with the Arizona offense. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the second quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you always want to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week, solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Murray. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 42. Looking to throw, Pickett. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Again, it's Johnson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. Off play action, Pickett. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting it once, You get first-half scores just like this one.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. The offense on third down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Folk's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Now an option play on second down. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Under pressure, they got him again. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Cardinals out in front.
As we pass the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Kenny Pickett and the Pittsburgh offense set to go to work once again.
Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
I used to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game, giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
Again, it's Harris on second down. That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Pickett. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this 3rd quarter, but it's just not clicking right now. It's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
This is taken at about the 14. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers,
Absolutely.
though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Cardinals.
They run once more with Taylor. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 55 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. And a Cardinal 1st down.
To the right side, this is Taylor. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. A give for Taylor running right side. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Holding offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, Murray. And it's caught. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. Trying to punch it in with Taylor, and I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down, and that will force a turnover on downs. They'll start the drive with Harris. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. 1st down. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's another carry for Harris. Down the numbers. There he goes. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. A big gain there on 3rd and long. 82 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Well, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So another good job defensively because they've allowed 3 trips into the red zone, but only the 2 field goals.
Yeah, that's the bend but don't break, isn't it? And they really didn't get broken at all because if you're running off the field having allowed 2 field goals and 3 trips in the red zone, you've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. Second down, another run with Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And they're going to speed things up here. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And this is going to be a Cardinals first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. This offense #1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock.
At the Steelers 39. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 40-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
And now the 3rd down.
That was stupid on my part.
Their passing attack, even though
Oh, wow.
that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Yeah, it was over when Kenny Pickett threw the 4th pick.
Will send it away following the made field goal. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Steelers ready to take over on offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a
All right,
first
Isaac
and 10.
Rochelle is 1 sack away from breaking the sack
This
record.
one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it.
See, I need to work on my passing defense. I need to get a #1 DB. We got good depth because of the Eagles trade and us trading for Levi Wallace.
Pickett will look to throw it here. Setting up the screen, Harris.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
And
Throwing
signing
on
Chris
3rd
Harris.
down. Here's Pickett.
And oh my goodness, here's a
5th interception.
Picked off by Marco Wilson.
And that's got a trophy.
They're going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Here is Michael Pittman and the rest of this offense getting set for the upcoming drive.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Now Murray off play action.
And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's Murray.
And that falls to the ground incomplete.
Are we not gonna fucking?
Defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue
The
to run
leader
what they have their
in
playbook,
passing
and they
yards,
still want to run it efficiently.
receiving yards. I'm sorry.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he'll be stopped
Dude,
just
I need to-
outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Taylor.
And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Jonathan Taylor.
Touchdown number 22 on the season.
And the Cardinals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point good by Prater. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
At the 34. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And now here is another interception.
That's 6 interceptions from Kenny Pickett.
Inside the 45 at the 44-yard.
Oh
My.
my.
They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Cards are on their way to a sensational 13-0 start as they extend their lead here.
Prater for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now Pickett.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had a lot of chances but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Again, it's Taylor.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett.
Over the middle, complete. That's Johnson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33-yard line.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
Robinson's got it. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3-and-out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Man open is Robinson. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
5 yards on the play. Complete to number 1, Allen Robinson.
Pickett, he's going to throw it again.
And this is caught. Well, they get 1 back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still not good.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Cardinals football, Marquise Brown back out now with the Arizona offense.
All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Back to throw it. Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards. Murray now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history, there was a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mirth.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety.
Shit, man.
So he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get
that was my fucking stupidity.
To protect it. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
Pickett now on first down.
And my goodness, another interception.
Kenny Pickett.
What impressive performance just became a little bit more impressive. Here as they add yet another score to the ledger late in the fourth quarter.
And not much has stopped them at any point in this game, partner. This is just an old-fashioned blowout right here. They probably could have put the brakes on themselves, but they elected not to and played this one all the way out.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Here's Pickett. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And it's fielded at the 34.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, I think it's pretty evident that any blowout isn't going to be big enough for them. They're already up 7 full touchdowns, and it's still not stopping them from throwing it deep downfield, taking their shots, trying to add more points.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you know, you could always get the backup some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things. But ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas, and they just want to tromp on teams. And what I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you? On those days where someone can run it up on you, do you handle it the way that you expect your opponent to? If so, keep doing your thing.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
One final shot for Pickett. And can you believe it? It's a second safety in this ball game. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination.
So Isaac Rochelle will break the sack record next game if he gets one sack. Okay. Hump. All right. Okay.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability.
Let's go to the bye week. Oh, no, Marquise is... Oh, he's the only one? Okay. You got that X factor. So I might break the record either against the Niners or I will definitely break it against the Bears. Let's look at the playoff picture. Okay, Kansas City. I hope it's us against Kansas City, personally. So I'm gonna have to go number one. Then take Leo and Randall. And take Donald and Mark. Then trade up to get Taylor. Then I should be. Then trade up to get like the Ways. I should be good. If I can get the Ways and Shane and Garza, me, Taylor, Donald, and Randall, I'm good. Just gonna do this that way I can level up on the bye week. Oh well. If anybody gets double XP, yay. Okay, and let's just go make sure that we're all healthy. Oh, so they will be back after the bye week. Okay, well, this is where we're going to leave off. We will be back next week, or not, in a day or so, for the next game against the San Francisco 49ers, and then we're in the home stretch. Just want to make sure that we are close to breaking that sack record, because I'm pretty sure I need one more sack. Sorry about that. 1 second. Okay, so yeah, Isaac Rochelle, he is right here. He is tied. If I can get 1 sack, he breaks the record. INTs, is there anybody? No. I am 5 yards away from breaking that record. I shattered that record. How close is... I think after I break the passing yards, let's just focus on the rushing yards, because he should be close, right? 2,105. He's like a little under or over 300 yards away. Let's look at the receiver. Yeah, so we have 3,000 plus receivers. Rondell Moore's close. McBride's close. Okay. So please be sure to like and subscribe. Tap a little bell on the YouTube app so you guys never miss an upload. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.